Hey, happy Saturday. So, I'm getting on here to finish getting ready. So, I have my vlog light up and it's really bright. So, I hope you can see me good. So, I went on and did my skincare and then I put some eyeliner on the top and I did like a little bit of a wing, okay? So, now I'm just going to go in and I'm going to go in with my Touch Mineral Foundation, okay? So see how it's kind of separated right there? That's because it's the minerals, okay? So you want to shake that really good. Shake, shake, shake. Shake it, shake it, shake it. So I'm going to shake it up and you can see like it's already back to normal, okay? So I just want to shake that up. And then I think today what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with, I'm going to mix the Bisque BB cream with my lace foundation, okay? So I'm going to kind of put that on my hand here. And again, this is the Bisque, and this is a tinted moisturizer, okay? But I love it. Do you see that? Because it gives you like a dewy, luminous look. So then I'm going to take this after I shake it again. Shake it, shake it, shake it. And I'm going to put some drops on top of there. Now, again, I have been wanting my light and everything set up, okay? So today he basically just did it. He had to move my dresser and everything. So like this is not the exact spot that I technically wanted in, but this is what I get right now because Doug's busy and he's worried about this Ohio State game today. So I got my vlog set up and it's really bright, so I hope you can see me good in this light. So again, this is not going to be my hopefully set up for like my makeup room, but this is what I got for now. So we had to move the dresser, like we had to move stuff around. And so my whole vanity is pretty much like next to my bed now because I'm trying to like get everything together. So, hey Risa, hey Justin. So if you missed it, I have the Bisque BB cream and the Lace Unique Mineral Foundation. Okay, so I'm going to mix these two together on my hand. And then I'm just going to go in. Now I have to look at my big mirror too, just so I could see. But I just want to go in and show you what kind of coverage you get with this. And I'm already messing my eyeliner up. I literally just put this on. I knew that was going to happen because it wasn't dry yet. Fix that. Be careful. Be careful. So see how I'm just kind of going in? And it pretty much matches my neck and everything. So I'm just going to go over to the other side and get this buffed in, but I have to be careful again because my eyeliner, I just put the eyeliner on right before I came on. I don't know. I'm just weird with like liquid eyeliners. I feel like I'm going to mess up, which I probably will. Putting it on or whatever, so I always try to like, if I'm gonna do that, I'll put it on right before I get on here. I have done it. I've done just this regular black eyeliner from Unique. So, and then you want to put it up to your hairline. So, let's see. If you missed it, I had went. I'm going to go on and mess this up a little bit so I can get that under control just like the other eye. I had went and got the laminate brows done. Hey, Kristen. So, it was from somebody that I know, but I don't know, more of like an acquaintance. Like it was one of the football moms. Like she's new to football this year or whatever. But anyway, so she was telling me about it and I was like, okay, sure. So I'll do it. And so I went in to get it done. And so yesterday I had to wait till like 4 o'clock because I went the day before I can like wash it off. And the dye looked all crazy. And so I washed it off at 4 o'clock yesterday. But so basically what it is, it's like where they go and they do like a perm on your eyebrows and then they like brush them up and then they do different steps or whatever and then they dye them. I don't know. So as you can see, they're dyed, but I feel like this side's darker than this other side here, and then you can see like where hair should be. Like I don't know, it's kind of like right there here on both sides, and it's kind of driving me crazy because I don't want to see that. Like I thought it was more of like dyed and like it kind of blended in, kind of like when you put an eyebrow pencil on or something like that. So um, not trying to be negative, but I will never do it again. Just and it was a lot. It was not cheap. So again, lesson learned. That's it. So and I have to still fill in my brows. So I was hoping that like it was like dark enough to where I didn't have to, because like I know that she told me like there is a eyelash serum that you can use on your brows, and I've got that from Younique. I don't know where it is because I literally just rearranged this because I had to move everything. Um, but anyway, you put it on at night, so you put it on your eyelashes and then start putting on your eyebrows. So I'm gonna do that, and I did that last night. But until this part here grows in that I don't like I'm gonna have to keep filling them in because, like I said, I like right now it just looks like I need my eyebrows done really bad. Like they're here in the front. Hey, Kate. So I don't know, but yeah, if you're, I kind of thought like what is it called? Is it microblading that I'm thinking of? But that's different. Like that's the one where they get like, I think it's like 350 to 550 is what they charge for it. Um, so I kind of thought it was like sort of like that, just a cheaper, quicker version, not like all the steps of like microblading, like the eyebrows and stuff. So that's what I thought the laminate, but it really wasn't. It was different. So try it once. If you like it, great. If you don't, you don't. So anyway, I'm not being negative. I'm just saying like that's what I had done. So, but this is what I'm stuck with. So they grow in. This is what I'm dealing with. Hey, Nisha. So I'm gonna have to fill these in a few minutes. So again, I did my skincare, and then I did the Bisque BB cream, and I did dropping things. The Touch Liquid Mineral Foundation and Lace, wherever that went. So I did that. So this is my coverage here. I already did my eyeliner on the top, so I did that before I started, after I did my face and I washed my face and stuff. And then I think I'm just going to go in and do these brows because I was just talking about them. So I kind of just want to like brush them up, sort of, the best I can. And then I'm just going to kind of go in with my brow pencil. I hope you can see this. Can you see like what I'm doing here? I'm trying not to block it, but I also have to kind of see what I'm doing here. So like that looks way better. Okay. See the difference in them? I still need to fix it right there here though. But I feel like it I don't know, it's just weird. It's like my mom used to like tweeze my eyebrows when I was younger, and I used to hate it, but then I got used to it, and then she kept doing it, and then I started waxing them, and I've always waxed my brows, and then they just like all of a sudden stop growing. Like you just get like like the little white hairs above and below your brow, but like I never got any like thicker eyebrows. I don't know like if I got trained to that, or if like something, the nerves or whatever, damage or something, I don't know. But it's just weird how like I see people with thick eyebrows and I'm like, I want mine a little bit thicker, but it just is not happening. So anyway, that's what I was kind of going for, is to try to get my brows thicker and get them to be filled in. And then I kind of thought like it was going to be a darker color. So what is everybody doing tonight? I know he's all stoked about the Ohio State game. They're actually outside right now watching whatever's on right now. So, sure these look okay. I know they look thick, but this is what I have to deal with right now. So hopefully they don't look horrible. But, so yeah, they're outside watching the Ohio State game. And so earlier we went, well, I got up at, I don't know, probably 9, but I didn't go to bed till late. And then we went to breakfast, left there, and then I was like, I don't have any like Ohio State gear. Like I literally have this shirt and like if I'm sure you've seen like the big O, like the gray O, like the jacket. I've had that jacket probably 5 or 6 years or longer, honestly. So anyway, we're like, okay, well, let's go to Kohl's. So we went to Kohl's and I was trying to see if I liked anything. Well, they had their shirts like buy one, get one half off or whatever. So I was thinking about getting like a jacket and getting a new shirt or whatever. And then I realized, well, I have Kohl's cash. So you know what? I'll put it on hold. I'll come back. I'll take them home. Well, then in the process, we stopped to get Liam a haircut and Doug got a haircut. And then we got home and then I'm like, can't find my Kohl's cash anywhere. And so I finally found it, and then I went back up. Well, I had seen some Ohio State pillows, and I almost got them for Doug for Christmas. Well, when he was with me before I put the stuff on hold or whatever, he's like, I like those pillows. So I thought I had like $20 in Kohl's cash. Well, I only had like 10. So I was like, you know, I'm not loving these shirts. So you know what? I'm just going to get the pillows. So basically the pillows were 50% off. The shirts were buy one, get one half off, but those were 50% off. So I was like, okay. So I basically just didn't get a shirt. So wearing the same shirt I have here. And I went back and got him the pillows and stuff. And so I only paid $16 for pillows after my $10 off. So anyway, I'm going in with, this is the organza. Okay, this is the concealer. All right. And I love this concealer because it is so good and creamy and I love it. Okay, so this basically brightens up the underneath of the eyes, and this one has like a pink undertone, so that's what I love about it, because I feel like I used to be darker underneath my eyes, but then it lightened up somehow, so now my eyes are like light underneath, not like sometimes I'll get like a tiny little shadow, but nothing like crazy or anything like that. But this stuff blends so good and I love it. So if you've not tried the concealer, I would suggest to do that because I love it. And I'm picky about concealers because, you know, a lot of concealers, they will feel okay for a minute and then they get dry and they get cakey and they like crease in your lines or whatever. And this does not at all, 100%. So I just put a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes. I'm not going to do the top just because I have that eyeliner on. And again, I already smeared it once because it wasn't dry. So I'm not going to take my chances on that. All right. So foundation. And I'm going to do, see, I moved everything. I'm going to do a little contouring. So Liam has wanting a hoverboard for a while, right? Well, then I totally just... like it went out of my brain, like whatever, you know. And his friend Seth has one, so he was like talking to Doug about it today, and Doug was like, okay, well, you know, because Liam has a lot of money saved back. Like, he don't spend his money. Okay, he'll spend your money, but he won't spend his. So Doug's like, okay, I'll make you a deal. If you pay half of it, I'll pay the other half for this hoverboard. And so Liam was like, fine. So me and Liam went up to Best Buy and got his hoverboard today. And he's new at using it, but he's so good. It's so weird. Like, you would think like it would take some time to like get used to it or whatever, but he really did good with that hoverboard today. So now it's charging because obviously it has a little bit of charge, but not like a lot or whatever. So it's charging. So, but yeah, he enjoyed that. So, all right. So I'm taking this tiny little. I love this little brush. I don't even know where I got it. I think I got it at Sephora. I did Sephora a while ago. So then I'm just gonna go in with my contour here. Let's see. Deciding. I think I'm gonna go in with this color right here. As you can see, I use this one a lot. But before I do that, this middle one right here is actually a banana powder. So what I'll do, is I'll take that and I'll put it right underneath my eyes a little bit to brighten it up just a little bit, okay? So that's just something I do. And then I'm going to go in with this. And then I'm just going to contour right through here. Okay. Hey, Trace. And then I'm going to do this side here. And again, I'm not going really dark, but I'm kind of, well, I'm going to go a little bit darker, but nothing like too crazy or whatever. I like contouring because I feel like it just does something to the face. I don't know. It kind of etches it out in a way. So I just kind of do that, and then I kind of blend it out. I feel like this side needs a little bit more here. So I like that. Thanks, Trace. It's not together. My room is not 100% together. Like, I had to, like, threaten his life to, like, get my vlog together today. I was like, I need my light on. I need my dresser moved. And he was like, finally, I was like, look, you want me to do stuff around here and run errands and whatever, help me out. It's teamwork. So, and then it's not facing, like, you know, I have the curtain, so I have curtains instead of doors, like, for my closet or whatever, and so I wanted to face, you know, like the back, like a backsplash kind of thing, you know, like that's what I wanted to show is my pretty curtains, and right now it's not showing that because we have to still figure out, like, he obviously didn't give me that much time to, like, figure out my room, so right now this is what I'm dealing with until we could actually get it perfect to where I should have this light versus everything else because we had to move everything, so, but yeah. Oh, you're fine, Trace. Don't worry about it. All right, so we did the contour, and then if I can put this in there, what else am I gonna do? So I'm gonna do the blush. So I have all this stuff that I've moved everywhere. So this is the color Sweet, and I love it. So this is a really pretty color. And then let me find my brush here. So this is the Unique, and this is the Taper Blush Brush, and I love, okay? So you kind of just, and then, so I go right over where the contour is, okay? That's what I do. So it kind of gives it color, and so it's kind of like a peachy pink is what it's kind of going for. So that side's darker, so I'm just going to kind of even this side out a little bit so it looks better. Okay, so that is the blush. And let's see. All right, so eyebrows, I got my eyeliner on. I think I'm going to do, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for my eyes. So, thanks, Trace. Okay, so I'll use this little baby highlighter. That's what I'm going to do. So, I love this tiny little highlighter. I don't even remember where I got it. I want to say, like, Etsy or something. Now, let me find, oh, so I use this little brush. I love this little brush for it. Hey, Marcy. So, I kind of tap it, and then I put it, see how I'm putting it on there? So, I basically highlight my whole nose. Some people will go, like, side to side, and then down the middle, and then the ball of the nose. I do my whole nose because I love it. I love the way that it looks, okay? I really do. And then I take some right above my, on my cheekbone, right above my blush and contour, okay? So you can see that glow. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. So I'm kind of taking it and I'm doing that. Came a little bit into where my blush is, so I'm fixing that. So, okay. All right, so that's the little highlighter that I use. And I'm trying to think of eyeshadow, what I want to do. So, That's the hard part when I'm like, what do I want to go with? Because I'm wearing red, like, so it's like hard, like, do I want to wear gray because it's like, scarlet and gray, or what do I want to wear? I don't know. So I'm just kind of figuring it out right now. And I pulled my hair back because I'm like, I don't know if I want to curl it or not. I kind of want to do this beach waver styler thing. Remember how I did it last time? So if you don't remember, I used this and I had never used it in my life. And I look like Diana Ross. Like, my hair was like this, but it was cute. I was like, okay, all right. But I didn't want it that big. So we're going to try to do a little bit smaller sections. Thanks. Yeah, we can. Let's go out, Mars. I'm up for it. So this is my Addiction palette too from Younique, okay? So I love all these colors, if you can see them, okay? I just don't know what I want to do yet. Now, Blissful, this one right here is like a champagne color. It is so beautiful, like on the eyelid. I might put that on. And then, I don't know. So these are more, like, obviously Cocky. I love the name. So this is a brown. So I use this for like an eyeliner. And Peppy is more like a gray black. And then Perplexed is like a darker gray. So maybe I might try Perplexed. But then I like Hopeless. Hopeless is like a lighter gray. Okay. So I'm trying to see what I want to do. Because I don't want to go crazy. Because I have eyeliner. Like when I do eyeliner on the top, I don't like to go crazy with like an eyeshadow look. Because I feel like I already got to do my mascara and stuff. And then I'm thinking about smoking out my eyeliner. And I will use eyeshadow a lot of times over eyeliner. Because I like it. So if you just use a little bit of setting spray on a brush. And then you dip it in your eyeshadow, it goes on and it looks really good and it kind of brings out the color. So that's probably what I'm going to do is smoke out the bottom eye. So I don't want to go, and I'm probably going to use Peppy since obviously I'm wearing like scarlet and gray colors. So let's just go with it. Let's just figure this out. And again, this is live and y'all know me. Like, I'll laugh with you. Like, if I look ridiculous, it's okay. Don't care. We'll fix it. Don't worry. Not a big deal. So, I'm going to get this out because this is going to be my eyeliner brush. Okay. And then now I have to figure out which brush I want to use for the eyeshadow. I think I used that one last time. I need something more. Okay. So, another thing that I do is... So this is the Younique brush cleaner, okay? This stuff is so good, okay? So basically, and I'm going to use a little towel, okay? So I'm going to take my brush and then I'm going to spray it, okay? And then I'm just going to wipe it so I get all the product off, okay? And then you could just kind of go with it after that. All right, so I'm going to spray it again because I think I had like a brown color in there. And I'm going to go, obviously, with the gray. So you can see how the product comes off in there. So... But this one wasn't that dirty anyway. Okay, it's pretty much, I'm just making sure all the product's out of there. Okay, so we're good. All right, so I'm going to take this brush here, if you can see it. See, it's kind of like fluffy in a way. And I think I'm going to go in. That is the hard part. I don't want to go really dark in my eyeshadow, and I feel like Perplexed, it's gray, but it's like a dark gray, and I'm afraid I don't want to go too gray. Like, so I'm actually just going to do Hopeless, okay? So this one right here, it's a lighter gray. I'm just going to go on with that. Hey, Vanessa. And I'm just going to start right here and kind of bring it in a little bit. And I'm starting out really light, if you can see. So it's just like a little bit of a light gray, okay? And this is Hopeless. I'm just trying to give me a little bit of color, okay? So I do like the windshield wiper, okay? And I would do zigzag if I didn't have this eyeliner right here at the edge, but I'm not trying to like mess that up. So I'm just kind of putting it in the crease here. And I will fix this part here. I'm just kind of going with it right now. So you can make it as light or as dark as you want. Okay. So that's pretty. It's just, it's like a hint of gray, but it's not like too much. Okay, so this is one eye. Now I'm going to go over to this other eye and get it right here in the crease. It's like weird. I don't know. It's like it's not really coming off that much right here. So I feel like I need to, here we go. Bring it on. Get that color out. It's weird. So weird. I think because I'm looking, I think that light is so bright that it's like, I got to get used to like this light because it's messing with me a little bit. So like I could see this side really good and then see that side. So I think it's just me right now. I think it's just messing with me. So we're getting there. I just don't want to add too much to get it crazy looking. All right, a little bit more. I'm just going to check this side out again. Make sure we're good here. And again, I'm not worried about the outside. I will clean that up. Not a big deal. So I made it a little bit darker there. And I'm going to do the same here. Okay. I think we're almost even here. Okay. Alrighty. So let's make sure we're even Steven. And then I'm gonna take a small little brush. Hey Mindy, like this, okay? I love these small little angled brushes. And then again, I'm gonna take, you know what? Where is it? See, I rearranged everything, so I am looking for, oh, it's right here. I'm gonna break my stuff, is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take, this is the Rose Gold Set and Spray, okay? So I love this, and it's got the little beads in it. So I'm gonna take this set and spray. I'm gonna spray my brush, okay? So if you spray your brush, and then you put it in the product, which is obviously this eyeshadow. And again, my favorite, Blissful. Okay, so I'm going to tap some, you just tap it on, okay? So I'm going to tap some Blissful right here, just to show you how pretty this color is, okay? And again, if I make a mess, I will clean it up. Talking about my eyes, of course. So, do you see how pretty that is? I love Blissful, okay? It's really pretty. So, I'm just kind of, make sure I got that side. And then I'm going to go over to the other side and put some on. And again, I'm just tapping it, okay? You're just tapping to get it on there. And I kind of brought down, when I put over this Blissful over my eyeliner, it kind of took it down a little bit, which is fine because it was a little, I did do a little bit of a thicker line for my eyeliner. Hey Rachel. So this one is Blissful, and again you just tap it on, and that's just on the eyelid, okay? So I'm just kind of tapping that on. Okay, so then another thing that I didn't do, which I tried to do, is I like to take a little bit of concealer and clean up around my brow area. So that's probably what I'm going to do for the top. So I'm going to get a tiny I'm going to do this one because it's got like an angle on it. See that angle? So I'm going to take some of that Organza concealer and clean this up a little bit. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand here. And then I'm just going to go right above this area right here. And I'm just going to make sure. See how that cleans that up? So I like that. And then this part I will deal with in a minute, but right now I am just handling right underneath the brow area. Okay, so that's what I'm going for right now. It's so, I love that because it literally like kind of blends in. It looks like you put like a highlighter underneath your eyes. Okay, now I can see a difference in my brows and I have to fix it. So I need to fix this brow versus this brow. See how that works? So I'm gonna go back in with my brow pencil and fix that because I can't handle it. Can't handle it. Liam's out there talking about his hoverboard. He's like, I think it's charged. Maybe it's charged. Maybe I can ride it now. He is too funny. So this one kind of comes, I think I'm being a perfectionist. I'm just going to stop right now because see, this is what happens. I kind of want to take this one. Okay, I'm just going to do it because I'm crazy like that. I'm trying to make them look perfect. And again, no eyebrows perfect. One is not the same as the other. Okay, so I'm going to stop. And I'm trying to put the lid on wrong. Okay, so I am going to clean up this area here. Okay, so what I do is, I can do it two different ways. Let me see how I want to do it. I might go in with this brush. So I love this one. So this is by Sigma, and it's the 3D HD Kabuki brush. But I love it because do you see how it's like got that divot in it and it's like weird? So I think I'm going to put a little bit, again, a little bit of concealer, just a tiny bit, and kind of let it brush over a little bit so I can kind of get that under control. So I'm just going to do a little bit, and then see how I'm just kind of taking it and kind of bringing it in a little bit. That's kind of what I'm doing on both sides, okay? And then I can do a little bit up here too. Okay. For some reason I feel like I need to do that. And it's where I want it to be. See, that's all you really have to do. And so, like I said, the concealer's great. Like I said, I love it. I love, love, love the concealer because it has so many different things you can use it for. You know, whether you're concealing underneath your eyes, above your eyes, if you're cleaning up your brows, you're cleaning up your eyeshadow mess, different things like that. So that is great. So what do y'all think? You like it so far? I hope this light isn't too bright for you. Like, I'm trying to, I know I can see good. I just want to make sure everything's looking halfway decent. So, all right. So then, oh, I was going to do the smoky underneath for my eye. So I'm going to go in, like I said, with this Peppy. So this Peppy is like a darker gray black. So I'm going to go in with that with this brush. And I love this brush because look how it is. It's like flat, but it's got like that little angle to it. So I'm going to kind of go in with this. So you kind of just like put it on the edge here. See that color? And then I'm just going to go right underneath my eyes. Like that. we go to this side, put it on. Again, I'm not trying to be, it's supposed to be smoky, so it does not have to be perfect, okay? So I'm just kind of taking it like this. I'm going to do a little bit darker right there here to kind of bring it up a little bit. And then you can take like, so this is like a baby little weird one. I'm just going to kind of take it and kind of mess with it a little bit. So it doesn't look perfect. That's the whole point of this. It's kind of like a messy under eye eyeliner look, okay? And that is the look I'm going for today, okay? And then we are going to go in with, this is the Younique Lash Primer, okay? So I love this stuff. And again, this has two angles too, so it has like, just trying to give you a, see how it has that curve to it? So again, you want to swirl and not pump it, because if you pump it, it's going to dry it out and you don't want it to dry out. So, and then I'm just going to go in and put some of this on my brows, or on my lashes. And you can see the white primer, so it's like a white primer. Okay. So I'm just going to show you, like, it looks like I have no eyelashes on this side. And then I'm actually going to go in today with this Epic, okay? So I love this. So this is the Epic. It's the black waterproof. And I love the brush on it. And I love the mascara in general. So this is the brush for it, okay? This is the one I'm going to use. And then this is the 40 Fiber Mascara. So I love this one too. And I love the brush on this one also. So, but I'm going to do Epic today. So, again, I'm just going to show you. So it looks like I have no lashes on this side, and then now I'm going to go in with the Epic and show you what is about to happen. I'm about to have some lashes, okay? And what I like about it is it doesn't feel clumpy. It doesn't clump. It doesn't like make your eyelashes really like stiff or anything like that. So I love it. And I love that you can keep adding to it and you can keep building your lashes as much or as little as you want. Like some people will just go and they'll do like one coat and that's it, and that's all they're looking for. So that's just one coat. Do you see this side versus this side? Okay. And then I'm just going to put a little bit underneath. I don't like to go crazy with the mascara on the bottom. So then I'm going to go in again with the primer on this other side. So apparently Doug has people coming over tonight to watch this game. And he was like, oh, okay, so you're going to B-Dubs and getting the wings? And I'm like, no. Do you know what happened to me last time? So I ordered them, okay? Just like he said, I ordered what he wanted. I get up there, because they were busy that day. I think it was a Sunday. They were busy. I get up there, and they told me like 40 minutes, right? And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Thank God I was like, no, let me check this order out, make sure the order's right. The whole order was messed up, and his mom was here. So Liam and Sharon wanted cheeseburgers plain with wedges. Cheeseburgers with everything. Mayonnaise, pickle, onion, tomato, lettuce. I'm like, and mine wasn't right, and then we were missing fries. Like, it was a mess. And I'm like, this is why you always have to check your orders. But I told him, I was like, mm-mm. I had to wait. And the food that they did have right, the couple things that they had right was ice cold. I was like, so I basically um, had to wait forever to get the food for everything to be made again. And I was like, up there forever, and I was like, not happening again. So next time you want wings carry out, that'll be you. So, and that's what he wants tonight. Now he's like, oh, are you gonna go up there? And I was like, no, absolutely not, absolutely not. It's so weird because like he spends so much money there. He's there all the time, you know? And I was just like, this is crazy. Like, we literally have only carried out from that place like twice in a year, okay? Like, because he always goes there. And so we never have to like worry about it or anything. So it's just, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not going up there tonight, just so y'all know. No way, Jose. Not happening. So I'm just kind of building these up right here in the front. Just a little bit more, just because I can, you know? And then sometimes what people will do that I've watched, because I like to learn from the other people or whatever that's on our teams and stuff like that. So sometimes they will actually come and do more on the ends right here, kind of like a wing, you know, like it comes out a little bit more. But I don't know. I just do it my own kind of way. So, okay. So we've done this. And here I am messing with my brows again. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just kind of checking this out. So I didn't put any powder or anything on today. Some days I do, sometimes I don't set in powder depending on like what look I'm going for. And this is the look I'm going for tonight. So you don't always have to use it. I do love it. And then I also love to add the Touch Mineral powder foundation. So I might put a little bit of this on. Just a little bit. So this is in the color Velour. It's hard to see if you guys can see that. So it is light. But I love it, and I love the finish that it gives. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit through here to kind of make it look a little more put together. I think it looks good though. So far, I think everything looks pretty good. And then I'm gonna go in, since again we were talking about Ohio State in the games, I'm gonna go in with a red lip today, okay? Just because I'm just trying to clean up a little bit so not everything's like in my face. This here. So I'm gonna go in with this red. It's a really pretty red. So I'm just kind of taking some of this off so I can get them more even. I'd rather start out so weird to hear different conversations like in there. It's crazy. So this stuff, once it dries, like it's there. You just have to let it dry, and then it will not literally come off unless you're like actually rubbing it really hard, like with a napkin or like eating and, you know, forcibly taking it off. Other than that, it stays on. So trying to get it to look. Not go crazy right there, but I want it to be a little bit more. So, carefully adding it. Red, here we come. So, this is the red. And I love it because it's like creamy, so it's not like, doesn't feel dry or anything like that on the lips or anything. So okay, now I was thinking about doing my hair, so I just pulled it back because I was like, okay, well, first of all, I was getting a bath, so I was like, let me just pull my hair back. And you know how it is, like when your hair's longer, you get a bath, like you don't want your hair getting wet if you don't. I just washed it yesterday, so I'm like, no. So I'm gonna turn on this beach waver and let's see what we can do today. Okay, so on. So let this heat up for a minute. So I'm just gonna brush my hair. So if you missed it yesterday, I went to the hair store, like the one that nobody could ever get in unless you have like a license or whatever. So I had a friend that had one. So we went yesterday and I got some really good stuff. So when I got my hair done last time, she told me to get, the hairdresser told me to get Gem Lights in the color Fire Opal. So I was like, okay, do I order it online? But then we end up going to the hair store. So I grabbed the last bottle of shampoo that they had of that. So I got the shampoo, conditioner, and then she had given me like a sample of, it was called Re-David. So I had already used that, and I was like, I love the conditioner, but I was kind of iffy on the shampoo. But again, when you get a sample of something, like it doesn't have a lot of product in it, so I feel like maybe I just didn't have enough shampoo for my hair, and that's why I was like not really caring for the shampoo. So anyway, I was like, I like to use different shampoos. I don't just use like one certain one. I feel like I get a hair on me. So I went on and got the big bottle of the Re-David shampoo and a small conditioner because I use less conditioner, more shampoo. So I did that, and then I ended up getting, well, when I was at the hair place, I did buy the leave-in conditioner. If you can see that, that is really good. Okay, that's the Re-David. So when I went yesterday, I ended up getting another Kendra. This is the 25, the hairspray, which is really good. And then I was telling her, I was like, I need a dry shampoo. Like, I feel like I buy all these dry shampoos and then Logan ends up using them because obviously he's all worried about his hair. So anyway, she told me this one, it's called Maya Mason. It's supposed to be the best one. So I bought this dry shampoo. And then I got 2 of these. So this is the Kendra Thermal Spray. So for everything that I got was a great deal. Okay. So this is what I'm going to put in my hair prior to using this style waver, okay? Because I'm trying to keep my hair under control and my hair is really healthy. So I don't want to like damage it or anything. So now that we've got the makeup look going on, I'm letting that heat up. Yeah, it's hot. Oh, here, there. Okay. I'll show you that in a minute. So I'm going to go back, and I didn't put my setting spray on, so I'm going to go back in and put this Rose Gold setting spray, so shake it up really good. And this smells like coconut in the beach, okay? So I'm telling you, this stuff is so good. Try not to get it in your eyeballs. Just saying. All right. And then I had been saying for a while, because the hairdresser had used these clips, and I was like, what are those? Like, they're not pulling my hair, like I love them. And she was like, oh, they're called gator clips. And I'm like, oh, okay. So when I was at the hair place yesterday, I ended up buying them. So here they are. These are so great because they basically go to um, whatever your hair is, whether it's thick or thin or whatever. Like they don't move. You know how like sometimes you'll put like, I don't know, like I've had the metal ones and I've put them in and then they start sliding and then they like pull your hair. Like I don't like that. So anyway, so I end up getting these. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Um, so I like it. It's funny because look, it looks like a little alligator mouth. It's like, wah. So I'm just being silly. Hey Michelle, thank you. So I'm just gonna kind of start pulling some sections up and putting some of these clips in, and then because again, I'm just trying to do this different. So again, I've not did it since the last time. You know what it was like. So see how it like stays there and it's not pulling my hair or anything, okay? So I'm kind of just taking sections and I'm just, maybe that's too much. Let me take smaller sections here. I just want to have like a little bit at a time to like do this. And I think last time I didn't keep it on long enough either. Like I was just afraid like of burning my hair, so I'm like freaked out. Come on, clips. They're like stuck in there. Okay, so I'm just kind of sectioning all this off. I should probably pull it up some. I'm just gonna try to see if I can do it like this. Now again, I'm not a professional at this, okay? As you could tell. That is not working out. Okay, let's try this again. I'm just trying to figure out how to curl my hair the right way, okay? And see what works for me. So I'm going to, as you can see, I'm just kind of taking some of this and I'm just gonna, I don't know, I have a habit of like, take all these clips out. I have a habit of like shaking everything up just because I want to make sure like everything's product wise is working. So, all right, so I'm shaking this Kendra thermal spray, okay? And then I'm going to spray. Oh, it's new, so let's see. Okay. I just don't want, and it smells good too. So I'm just gonna leave that like that. And then I wonder if I should just use a comb and kind of take smaller sections. So I'm just gonna, this is only my second time, so bear with me, okay? It's a learning tutorial, okay? That's what I'm gonna call this. So, and I don't get right up, but I get like right here, okay? So you kind of hold it on there. And then I'm like, and then you kind of move it down a little bit. So it's basically like a wave, pretty much. That's what it's supposed to be like in your hair. And then I'm going to come down a little bit more. And see them, see the toner in my hair? I love that toner. So at first I was like, I don't know if I like it or not. So I don't put the ends in. See that little end sticking out? I will not put that in there. But I actually got used to the toner, so I really do like it. Okay, so it's kind of, yeah, so it's just like a little wave. See how it's like, I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Again, I'm not a professional. I'm getting it. I'm learning. So I'm just going to take some more sections. I feel like maybe I should take smaller sections. I don't want to take really small, but then I don't want to take a lot. So let's try a smaller section. Let's try this right here and see what this does. You never know what you're going to look like when, you know, you do things. And you don't know unless you try it. So then I'm moving down just a little bit. I feel like I wear my hair straight too much. Like, so sometimes I'm just like, I just want to wave. I just want to curl. And that's what I was debating on. I'm like, do I want to do the TG style waver or do I want to do just whatever that thing is called, like a wand, you know? So that's where I was at. And I thought, oh, I'm going to try this style waver again just because I looked a little wild that day, you know? So maybe, should do a little bit up here more. I like the bottom of it, but I feel like maybe I should just try to get a little bit more here, a little bit more wave. And I'm not messing with this because that's got the wave right there. So this is what we're going with. Okay. Let's see. We've got that. That doesn't look too bad, does it? I hope. Not sure, but kind of trying to figure it out. So I'm trying to just do like smaller sections. And again, I'm not being perfect with it. I'm just kind of going in with it. So I'm just taking it like this, actually here. Ooh, see, I almost felt like I almost burnt myself. Okay. If only I could have my own hairstylist. That would be great. So crazy. It's like you go get your hair done and then you're like, I could never do my hair like you did it. But again, they've been doing it on everybody every day. It's kind of like riding a bike. You know, you got to learn, and then once you get it, you know it for life. I used to work at Frisch's when I was younger for a long time, and I could probably still go in there and serve. Let me tell you that. I don't think anything's probably changed from the menu. I mean, obviously menu items have changed, but I'm saying like the way the computer system was and everything, I bet I could go in there and do it. No doubt in my mind. I did like that though, but I'm a people person, so I like to. Let's see what that looks like. That's a little crazy, isn't it? That doesn't look good. I'm afraid to sit this on my vanity, but I want to. So hold on. I'm just going to stand up and do this, okay? Bear with me. Because I'm putting a towel down because it gets so hot that I feel like I don't want it to burn anything. It almost burnt my rug last time I set it on there. So I kind of just want to stand up to do this. So let's just do this, okay? We're just going to work with this. I feel like I can see better. Come on. I just don't feel like it did a whole lot of anything on these two. So just kind of working with it. And these pants, I love these pants. They're like capris, but they're so big right here, so I hope I don't look like. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Trying to get this together. Get out just a little bit. And I feel like it's, I mean, it's as tight as I could close it, so I don't know. We'll see how it works. I don't know. Maybe that's the luck, though. Maybe I'm just expecting it to be more than what it is. How about that? That is a good possibility. So, yeah. Yep. So, I don't know what was going on behind our house today, but there was a bunch of music and stuff, and I'm like, what in the world is going on? And then when we were trying to rearrange this stuff in my bedroom, like, I seen the dog outside my window, and then, like, a few minutes later, Doug was like, the dog's gone. I'm like, what do you mean the dog's gone? Like, for real? She escaped in less than like 5 minutes. I'm like, so guess who had to go get her? So, and then of course somebody keeps taking her collar off, and I'm like, who does that? Because that's her address on there, you know? So, yeah. So, she was at the park. It's crazy. And I was like, I walked over and I'm like, I don't see her anywhere. And so I seen this couple and I was like, hey, have you seen a dog? Because I realized once I got over there, there was a bunch of people like, see, this is going to be weird. How did I do this last time? See, I don't want to get too close to my... So anyway, there's people grilling out and they're like, oh, no, we haven't seen her. And then I was talking to somebody else. And then a few minutes later, they're like, is that your dog over there? And I'm like, what? And I couldn't see her. And then I went a little bit closer, and sure enough, it was. So I believe she was in the woods. I thought she was at the park. But apparently she was in the woods somewhere. So if you don't know, like, behind our house is a park. So we made a trail all the way to the park. So, which is cool and convenient for us. So... See, that side looks better. Does that look better? But yeah, so she's so funny because, so she's a chocolate lab, and labs love water, okay? So, in the summertime, if you couldn't find her, here, let's do this. Get out of here. She's swimming at the pond. And she did that a lot. So, it was just weird. So, I was like, oh my God, I hope she did not, like, that hair came back. Turning into a nightmare. Did I not just do this? I'm just gonna put it all together. But yeah, she I was thinking she was swimming or something because it's, you know, with the weather being good lately and stuff like that. And then when she seen me, usually she gets freaked out because she's like, oh no, I'm caught, you know. And then a man walked by with another dog, so then she tried to follow them, and I was like, no. Come with me. And then I just made it really happy, like, come on, let's go. And then she came with us, and I'm sorry, but you're being punished because you just freaked me out. I didn't know where you were, and I had to find you. So you're in timeout. So that's all I did was put her in her timeout room for about 30 minutes, and she thought it sounded like somebody was killing her. I was like, girl, you're okay. Like, nobody's hurting you. Nobody whipped you. So, she's a nut. So, this is just part of it. Okay. And then, I'm going to take this. See, this is going to be the tricky part because I kind of already did some of these. So... I don't know. Okay. We're just gonna work this out. I'm gonna put this part back up. I'm putting this clip over this clip so it kind of stays right there. And then I'm gonna spray it. So that was fun. Trying to figure out where she is. And usually when I go to find her, I just did this part. When I go to find her, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a clip and clip this part. That way I know that this is done. Looks great, doesn't it? She's never at the park. Let me just tell you. Like, most of the time she has her collar on and we get a call from a vet or somewhere saying, hey, we have Coco Chanel, your dog. Oh, you do? Okay, because I've been driving around looking for her everywhere. So she's been everywhere. She's been to Mason. I think that's the furthest she's been. Loveland. She's been, somebody took her down. I guess it's a ballerina place. I don't know. It was some place down in Loveland. Their daughter had to go there, so They dropped her off and then they took her to that animal center in Loveland. So I was just like, okay, I'll be down to get her. And they're like, no, 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 we love her. We'll bring her back. I'm like, oh, okay. Are you sure? Because, like, I don't mind coming and getting her, like, so it's funny. Look at that one. I think that one's the best one. Look at that. Are you crazy? What? Seriously? Maybe I'm getting better at certain parts of it. I don't know. Anybody else got dogs that run away like that? I know I do. Okay, let's do this in sections. And if I didn't care about her, I'd be like, girl, keep her. But no, I do. I love her. She's my baby. She's the sister dog. She's my only girl. Sometimes I want to be like, I can't do this. I can't keep doing this. I mean, I don't even know how she got out today. That's the weird thing. Because, like, Doug has dog proofed that yard a million times. And she has not gotten out in probably 2 or 3 weeks. Like, that's record, okay? And so I didn't think she could get out. But anyway, she had like this mark on her nose. And I was like, what in the world? What is going on? I don't know if it was her slobber or what it was. But I was like, girl, you're gross. Like, nasty dog. And she was kind of wet. So she possibly could have jumped into that pond, to be honest with you. Like, she wasn't soaking wet. Well, I guess she couldn't have if she's not been gone. I don't know how long she was gone. I'm just saying, it was like 5 minutes when we put her outside, but obviously it was longer to catch her, but, yeah. I don't know. Probably not. I bet she just, I don't know. I don't know how she got wet. She wasn't soaking wet. She just had a little bit of wetness to her. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what this is going to look like or what's happening here. We'll figure it out, though. It's one way or the other it's happening, so. I don't know. Okay. On and on and on and on and on. See this? Okay, that's with this. Alright, let's just keep this under control here. I know this looks weird, but I'm doing it. I need to keep this under control. Wrap it around. Do something with it. Wrap it. Alright, so I'm going to spray a little bit more. I'm trying not to go really close right now, but I'm trying not to, like, be too far away either. Just like that in between kind of thing. Probably going to move down just a little bit more and then keep the ends. So probably, like, keep this part out. Just like that. That's what we're doing. Oh, look at that. There being loud out there? it up just a little bit. Again, I don't like to have it really close to my scalp because it is really hot. We are getting there. We are almost done. We only have this and like a little bit more of this left to do. So, okay. Do I have any more? Right here. I'll go up a little bit higher on this one. So I had asked Doug, like, hey, do you want to ride this hoverboard when we first got it? And he's like, no, I'll break my neck. I was like, yeah, you're right, you probably would. And then I read the box, and it's only 160 pounds. I'm like, you're heavier than that, so not happening. Look at that one. That one's good. See this one? Look how springy it is. Okay. So we just have this top section here. Kind of wrapped around a little bit. Let's see. Remove this. Okay. So this is all we have left. This section right here. Okay. And then we are done with the hair. I like that spray, but it also feels like it's a little stiff, which, I mean, I guess that's better than having burnt hair, but I need to come off of it a little bit. That's why I'm backing off a little bit of that spray. So. See? Starting to get that spray on there. That's what it's starting to do. Yeah, I gotta be careful because I don't want, I'm gonna look at it in a minute. I'm just doing a little bit right here just because how I kind of came up with it a little bit different here, so. What? Look at that. Crazy. And I think another thing that I did wrong last time I had it, I think I'm going to try it without the spray just on this little section here just because I think that I brushed it out and that's what made it so wild. So I'm not going to brush it, just saying. And again, I'm coming up away from my head because I don't want it burnt. I don't even know if I should brush it or not. Maybe take a little bit of my fingers and maybe in sections or something. I don't know. We will see what the final look is here. See, my hair is in such good condition right now. Like, I have no dead ends or anything because I just had a haircut like not too long ago. And because typically I never get haircuts, like maybe like I'll deal with that. Like once or twice a year, possibly. I don't know. I'm just weird like that. And then I've been growing my hair out, so I also don't want to. I know you're supposed to cut your hair like every whatever. Some people cut their hair a lot. I don't do that. I think it's supposed to be what, every 3 or 6 months? I can't remember. I never go by them rules. But yeah, so my hair, since I've kept it dark, it has not had any problems. So I'm very happy about that. Ooh, look at that one. Yep. Last piece, okay? Actually, it's going to be 2 sections because look, I've got a little section. I got a little one right here that I need to do. So. Okay, and then I think it was this, right? Yeah, right here. Go up a little bit higher. So I'm keeping it right here. And move down just a little bit. Move down a little bit more. And then a little bit more, and then that is it, hopefully. Voila, look at this piece. Look at this one. It's crazy, isn't it? Okay, so now I'm going to turn this thing off. And I'm going to put it on my towel. So again, it doesn't burn anything. Okay. Fix all this stuff here. Woo! Okay. All right, so let me get my clips and stuff together. That's what I'm trying to do here. Looks a little wow, don't it? Wow, child. Okay. Actually, I got a clip right here. Take that out. All right. So yeah, I like these alligator clips. I really do. Hey, Kathleen. So, put these away. And again, I didn't see these out either when I was at the hair store, and then they finally, I think they had just got a truck or whatever, so they went back and she actually got me a box of them, so. Alright, so again, I use that Kendra thermal spray. Put that back over here. I'm going to knock stuff over, I can feel it. Just going to get my hairspray out. Okay. So, I'm just kind of I don't want to go crazy with it because, like I said, last time I brushed it, it was like out to here, and I'm not trying to do that today. So this is a little different. It's wild, but I like it. It's not like too crazy. So. And I've got hair on me because I can feel it's driving me crazy. All right. So what do you think of this crazy hairstyle? Is it too much? I like volume too. I like how it gives you volume right here at the top or whatever. All right. Well, this is the finished product. What do you think? Makeup. See the eyes? red lips. Okay. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of hairspray. And again, this is Kendra, okay? So I'm going to come back here. And I'm kind of just... You can go like this and kind of bump it up a little bit. I'm crazy like that. But it messed that up right there. Alright. I'm going to stop with the hairspray. But, yeah. Put this back. And, yeah. Wild hair. Wild hair. Look how big these pants are. Not even joking. It's crazy. But, I know it's different, but I kind of like it. I know it's a little wild, but I think it looks good. And then I could also, if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that tonight or whatever, I could also take it and kind of put like a cute little clip on the side or like even some in the front or whatever and bring it down. But I kind of like this look. So, I don't know. So, we're just going to do a recap and then I'm out of here because I need to figure out what's up for dinner. Because I'm getting hungry. Okay? Alright. And again, I opened a beer and I didn't even drink it. I don't even know if I want beer. Anyway. Okay. So, let's do a recap. So, we did the BB Flawless, and this is in Bisque. We did the Touch Mineral Foundation and Lace. Okay. We did a little bit of the Touch Velour Foundation Compact. We did my favorite little highlighter, okay? We did red lips, okay? I used, obviously, the black eyeliner prior to getting on here. We used the blush in Sweet, which I love. This color, if you can see it. And we use the Organza Concealer. We use the Second Addiction palette. And we used Peppy, this gray black for the eyeliner underneath the eye. We used Blissful for the eyelid. And then we used Hopeless for the crease. Okay? So that was the eye look, the blush look, the lip. And then I used my own, just like a medium brown brow pencil. So I ordered mine. Just so you know, now to the end of the month, we have 30% off select products. Not even joking. So good ones too. Like the brushes are on sale. Hey, buddy. So all the brushes are on sale, which is a steal right there. What else do we have? We have lipsticks, lip powders, all kinds of stuff on sale. Lip bonbons are on sale, which I don't have any of those yet. Those are supposed to be really good. Hey, buddy. Ooh, he's on his hoverboard. That is so cool. There's certain eyeshadows that are on sale, lip liners that are on sale. The bronzers are on sale. Okay, so I'm definitely getting the brow palettes on sale. That's the one I've been wanting. So the brow palette. What else? So I want to get one of the crushed lip, like you put it on and it turns into a lipstick. So I want to get one of those. I want to get the brow palette, the brow brush, and so there's 3 different kinds of bronzers. Okay, so there's Sunset, and then Hermosa, and then Malibu. So Malibu is the darkest, but I'm telling you what, like I've seen people of all skin tones use these, okay? And they're beautiful. So I'm like, I don't know which one to go with. I kind of want to do 2 bronzers. I kind of want to do Sunset and Malibu because, you know, I kind of like a dark contour sometimes. And that's what I didn't do. I knew I was missing something. So I always, let me do that really quick. As I'm talking about this bronzer. So I'm going to go in with my bronzer and I always go and I take like a fluffy brush, and then I always go around the hairline and go up. See how that gives it a little bit more color right here? So you always do that, or I always do that, into the hairline. Okay, and then on the sides here, and then you kind of do like a 3. So you do like here, here, and then here. Okay, so, but I have my blush and everything on, so it wouldn't make any sense to do that now. But that's what I was missing in my steps. You don't have to do that. That's just something that I do all the time. But yeah, so the bronzers, I want all 3 of them, but right now I'm just going to choose 1 or 2 to go with in the brow palette, because again, I have to deal with these brows, and I've never used the brow palette, but it's kind of cool because it has, you can choose from blonde, which is obviously somebody fair or like lighter skin or whatever, or lighter hair color, and then medium, which that would be me, and then I can't remember what the darkest one is, but anyway, there's 3 different shades for the brow palette. So obviously I'm gonna do the medium because my hair's dark. So yeah, 30% off from now to the end of the month. So if you want to get on my website or you need the link or anything, let me know, because like I said, right now, especially the brushes are, they're not the most expensive out there, but they're not the cheapest either. But right now, they're on a steal, okay? So I suggest getting on there and ordering some brushes. Hey, Michelle. So the brushes are great. So the brush that I've been dying to have right now is the powder concealer brush, and a lot of people use the powder part for like the liquid foundation or the spray foundation, and then it's got the concealer brush on the end. And then I've been wanting the deluxe brush, and then I want the brow brush. So, but anyway, all the brushes are on sale. There's so many products. I think I put it on my story on Facebook. So look on Facebook, and there's a whole list of products that are on sale. So if I was you, I'm just saying, I would get on there and order some brushes. I would order some stuff and stock up right now, because again, that's 30% off for everybody is great. So, and then we still have Kudos this month, and then with it being January, like right around the corner, I'm not sure what that Kudos is going to be, but I'm sure it's going to be good, just like the rest of them are. Okay, so if you have any questions or you need anything, let me know. Let's look at my cutie pie in the back. With his haircut, he went and got his haircut today, so he is a cutie. They driving you crazy, buddy? So yeah, I just give you one more look here.
Ohio State.
It's a little loud.
OHIO
But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to get off here, and let me know if you need anything, and I love you. Bye.